Hello everyone. Hi, can you hear me? Hello. Please confirm if you can hear me. All right. All right. Yeah, good
Please
evening.
confirm if you can hear me.
Okay. Good evening once again. Oh, yeah, my day was fine. A bit hectic. Thank you, Joy. How's yours too? Good evening, everyone. Welcome to class. I think we need to wait for some 2 more or 3 more minutes for others to join. Good to know, Joy. All right. Yeah. Demi Sola, my day was great. Yeah, my voice. Sorry. You could notice already, Demi Sola. Sorry, I had cold. Oh, God will help us today. My voice. Okay. So how has it been? Our last class exercise. Who tried something new? No. Who tried something new? My phone got it. Sorry about my voice. I'm so sorry about that. It's been a stressful week for me, so I think it's just telling on me. So sorry. No, I'm fine. Adibi, I'm fine. I just need rest. But rest will come when it will come. Please don't start with get well soon. Before the whole place will be flooded with get well soon. I'll be fine, don't worry. I just need to take some hot liquid and that's all. Okay, so how has it been? How has it been? Okay, Bemisala, I tried on Proton and got my message encrypted. So happy. That's lovely. That's good to know. While we wait for others, did any other person try something new? I asked us to install Proton VPN. Yeah, the free one, so you wouldn't complain. All right. So um, I'm getting a very positive response from Bemi Sola. She had tried and she got her message encrypted, and she's so happy about that. Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Elsie, good evening. Eunice, good evening. Elizabeth, good evening. Okay. It's 5 minutes past 7 from my own ends. I installed it on my phone but haven't opened it. So quickly, if you are yet to install the Proton VPN, while we wait for others, I would encourage you to do that. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you. I'm fine. Yeah, Elsie, my day was a bit hectic, but all good. Good evening, Adenike. Good evening, everyone. So there was a link I shared on the Telegram group, right? And I asked us to install the link before classes today. So um I want to know we are still coming up. So if you had done that already, just indicate on the chat, please. If you were able to install the Proton VPN, kindly indicate on the chat. Best me, my day was fine. Thank you. Princess, thank you so much. Thanks. Oh, happiness. Just follow the link and then it's a straightforward something. It's not what you cannot do. Just follow the link. I shared the link on our Telegram group, so you could just follow the link. Yeah, Kemi, my day was beautiful. Thank you. Trust yours was as well. All right, best fortune. I was able to install the Proton VPN. All right, Proton VPN has been installed on my phone. All right, Mercy, that's good. Best fortune, that's good to hear. Um, Grace World. All right, I think I'll do that. I'll do that quickly. So I just shared the link, right? If you're yet to install yours, yeah, kindly do that. I just dropped the link. Jimmy, I just dropped the link. Okay, I think we need to start, right? I shared a link earlier today and I asked us to asked us to install Proton VPN. Okay. Right. So I think it's time for us to get to the business of the day. The last time we met, we had a little class hands on, right? And um, Grace refused telling us what she did. And she said she's a Nigerian. So, oh, Florence, scroll up. I just dropped the link. Please, can someone help drop the link again? I think I need to face my system. Okay, so please quickly install the Proton VPN so would all be on the same page. Oh, okay. Let me do that. Let me drop the link again. Sorry. Okay, I just dropped the link again. All right, I'll do that. Uh, right. Oh, please, I need this link to be pinned on the students' platform. Thank you. All right. Good evening once again, and I think it's time for us to start. All right. The last time we had our class, we talked about cryptography, basics of cryptography, and the types of cryptography. And before the end of that very class, we tried to encrypt and just using Google, and we had some difficulties because Nigeria as a country is not on the lists, right? And finding to trying to wrap our heads around what we could do. I dropped this link earlier today, and I asked us to install Proton VPN so we could use that to encrypt and also decrypt. This can only give us the symmetric kind of encryption, all right? So I would love us to do that as quickly as we can so we could all be on the same page. Um, the link has been dropped. It's been pinned on this platform. All right, thank you very much. So, before we continue, can someone just give us a simple definition of what cryptography is? Yeah, Zainab, it's fine. So, what is cryptography? Because that is what we are talking about. What is cryptography? All right, that's good. I need responses, please. Elsie, beautiful. Please, what is cryptography? Sibling Squad, the link has been dropped here. Just go through and you'll see it. It's been pinned. All right, so what is cryptography? It's like we are all busy trying to download. Yeah, Joanne, process of, sorry, Timmy. Cryptography is a technique used to secure information by transforming it into an unintelligible format. Thank you very much. Joanne also said process of encryption and decryption to keep information confidential. All right, thank you. Thank you. Okpeyemi, cryptography is the science of secret writings. Wow. Wow, that's lovely. All right, I think would that's okay for what cryptography is. So can someone also remind us the types of cryptography we talked about? Before then, we discussed basic concepts of cryptography. One, we talked of the plain text, right? Okay, can someone give us the four concepts we talked about? Thank you for installing Proton VPN. Thank you very much. Thank you everyone that's done that. Okay, so the concepts, because that is what our hands-on is going to be all about. The concept of cryptography. basic concepts. Yeah, plain text is an encrypted form. Okay, cryptography is sending a. All right, we are done past that. So, can someone tell me the four concepts we talked about? Can someone tell me the four concepts we talked about? Hello, hello, guys. Can someone just yeah, plain text, encryption, ciphertext, and decryption. Thank you very much, Joy. All right. So now, um, if you have installed your VPN, your Proton VPN, can I see your thumbs up? Thank you, thank you, thank you for your answer. It's time to forge ahead. All right. So while I wait for you guys to um, get your Proton VPN running, remember the access of cryptography is for confidentiality, for integrity, to maintain integrity, authentication, and non-repudiation. All right, then we've talked of the basic concepts, which is the plain text, um, the ciphertext, the encryption, and then the decryption. Okay, now I wonder why. Okay, now we are going to look at. Okay, now we're going to look at uh, types of encryption. Types of cryptography. One, we have the symmetric cryptography, which uses a single secret key to encrypt and also decrypt. So you don't have to use two different keys for symmetric cryptography. All right. And then we have asymmetric cryptography or asymmetric cryptography. You have to generate two pairs of keys, and then you use one which is called the public key for encryption, and then one, the private key for decryption. Or you could also use your private key for encryption, and then you use a public key for decryption. Right, I think I talked about this a little. So now we are going to look, before we start our activity for today, our hands-on, we're going to look at, okay, so please try as much as you can to install this Proton VPN, please. All right, okay, all right, good. Now, we're going to talk briefly about cryptographic algorithms. These mechanisms that are behind this, all of this encryption, whether encryption or decryption. I said algorithms are mathematical programs that are behind the scene of what we do, and at the end of the day, they bring up our desired um, results. Okay, so now we have symmetric key algorithm. Remember, we talked of symmetric cryptography and asymmetric cryptography. So for the symmetric cryptography, there are algorithms. There are algorithms that enable this kind of cryptography to come, to be, right? Now we talked of the symmetric, which is using one key. You generate one key and you use this single key to carry out both encryption and decryption. But there are things that should be done behind the scene. How are all of this possible? Okay, so now this algorithm that enables symmetric cryptography is what we call the symmetric key algorithms, right? The algorithm, the programmings, the mathematical processes that enable the symmetric kind of encryption to be in place is what we call the symmetric key algorithm. Okay, so this algorithms uses the same key for both encryption and decryption, and we don't just have one kind of algorithm. All right, we don't have one kind of algorithm. I want you to pay attention to this because you'll be seeing you'll be having options to choose which of the algorithms you would want to use during a particular kind of encryption. Okay, so now the first algorithm under the symmetric key algorithm is the advanced encryption standard, AES. All right. So I wouldn't want to bug your head with all of the theoretical part of it and all of the mathematical part of it. You just know that one of the symmetric key algorithms is the advanced encryption standard, AES. And the key size for AES is 128, 192, or 256 bits. So if you don't know what bits are, you go and read up. All right. Then the usage, widely used in secure web communications like file encryption and more. So along the line, maybe today or some other time, we might be using one of these algorithms to carry out our encryption. All right. Then we have another kind of algorithm for the symmetric encryption. We have data encryption standard, the DES. So when you see AES and you see DES, all of them are the symmetric key algorithm. They are types of symmetric key algorithm. All right. So the size for this, the key size is just 56 bits. Then usage once widely used, but now considered outdated and less secured. So the DES is less secured because of the key size. We'll find out that the key size is a bit smaller, and then it's not secured. Okay, so for now it's outdated. Then we now have another kind of symmetric key algorithm. Sorry, can you see my screen? I'm not sure. Yes, Eunice, don't worry about that. Mine is saying you're unprotected because you've not connected to any server. Okay, so can you see my screen is not clear. I can't even see it from my, okay. All right. Okay, thank you. So the top type of symmetric key algorithm, all right, thank you, is the triple data encryption standard. The triple data encryption standard. The key size is 168 bits, that is three of the 56 bits keys, right? And then the usage is an improvement over the DES, but still less secure than the AES. So if you're asked, in all of this that I've mentioned, you could notice that one is more secured, one is more, let's say, stronger. All right. Okay, then we have the last one, the blowfish, which has a key size 32 to 448 bits, and the usage, known for its speed and effectiveness in various application. All right. Okay. Bumi Abolerin, you said it's not clear. Can I know what you're talking about? The explanation or my screen, or I don't get it. What is not clear? Bumi, please. I'm just trying to talk about the symmetric key algorithm, the mathematical processes that are behind symmetric key encryption, all right, or symmetric key and symmetric cryptography. Okay, so we have four major keys, algorithm keys, that enable symmetric kind of encryption, right? And remember that the symmetric kind of encryption is using one key, like you're having a key for both encryption and decryption. You would also want to remember that encryption is converting plain text into scrambles, right? You can read them, you can understand them. Why you should just have a little bit of this knowledge is, so when you're carrying it out, you would have a clearer understanding of what you are doing. All right, so thank you very much. Now we have the asymmetric key algorithms, right? We have talked of the symmetric key algorithms, and now we are talking of the asymmetric key algorithms. And it will also interest you to know that the asymmetric key, the asymmetric kind of encryption is, or asymmetric kind of cryptography is using different two pairs of keys, right? One for encryption and the other for decryption. Okay, so these algorithms use a pair of keys, as I just said, a public key for encryption and a private key for decryption. It means the public key, anybody can have your public key, anybody can encrypt with the public key. But when this encrypted and data is passed, all right, how do you open it? How do you read meaning into it? It means you need to have your own private key to be able to read meaning into the information or into that particular file. And also we have some algorithms that are behind all of this. There are algorithms that are behind all of these. And when you want to generate asymmetric key, you wouldn't use a DES algorithm, all right? If you use a DES algorithm, it's going to give you just one secret key, and just for you to encrypt, and you use the same key to decrypt, all right? But if you want two pair of keys, if you need a pair of key, which is two separate key, I beg your pardon, you need to go for the asymmetric key algorithm. And we have the RSA, we have the ECC, we have the DH, and we have the digital signal algorithm. All of these are the various algorithms for asymmetric kind of cryptography. All right. So, any question? Any question, please? Please, any question? Okay. Now, I would want us to, in real sense, actually, All these things I've said, right? You need to create a key yourself, right? You need to create a key. And the beauty is you being able to create that key and also make use of the key. Okay. And the last time I came to class, before this particular class, I was because most of us couldn't continue with the installation of our virtual box. It will be difficult for us to carry this out. But along the line, I tried as much as I could. I pray I'll carry everyone along. Okay. This At this point, you need to fasten your seatbelts, right? And understand, as you just need to grab as much as you can. It's not going to be easy. I'm apologizing beforehand because it's not going to be an easy one, right? If actually we want to have a feel, want to do the practical aspect of all of this, you need to, okay. Chioma said I should throw more light on symmetric key algorithm. All right. For the symmetric key algorithm, you are going to use one of these four. When I was explaining the second and the third, the second is not in use. The third is like an advanced version of the second. But for symmetric key algorithm, you need to use one of these algorithms to be able to create or to generate a key. This key we are talking about, you can generate your secret key. It's not something, it's not a rocket science, okay? So, and beforehand, I'm now trying to explain that it might not be easy. God will help us. All right. God will really help us because I'm just trying to find a very simple way that we'll be able to do this as something practical. Okay. So I beg you, you need to understand. If you don't understand, you need to go and watch videos, you need to read, you need to study. Okay. All right. So I would want us, no, you shouldn't subscribe. I asked you to download the free Proton. Please download the free Proton. All right. The free Proton VPN. Okay. So, okay. Depending on Kemi, which asymmetric key is best used for encryption? The RSA, right, because of its size, is usually good if you want to exchange data and all of that. While the ECC is good for certificates and the digital certificate and all of that. So when we'll be talking of digital certificates, we would touch more of that. No, Kemi, you shouldn't pay. Please go for the free version. Go for the free Proton VPN. Okay, just go for the free one. Don't subscribe, please. All right. Okay. So now for those, I am still begging. If you don't understand at this point, you'll need to catch up. Okay, you'll just need to catch up because it wouldn't make sense just talking and talking and then we're not able to do the hands-on, you being able to encrypt your email or even generate a key. So it's not going to be good, right? So please, I wouldn't want to see some nasty comments because maybe you are not getting it. It's not going to be easy, but I promise you it is something you can do. All right. So now If we are, before I go ahead, before I continue, at this point, I would want us um, to log into our VPN. Yeah, please get the free one, the free version. Get the free version. So let's try and encrypt. We're not going to this one using the Proton VPN. We're not going to generate any key. But when we are done with that, I would have to ask you to um download something else, which is called the Open SSL, right? That is the only thing we can use to carry out the hands-on. Okay, so when we are done, we'll be we'll be downloading the Open SSL for those that don't have it. Why we're using the Open SSL is because it can be embedded in our command prompts. So every system has a command prompt. We were supposed to use something different on the Linux machine, but because most of you were not able to get the your visual box, so we can't use Linux. All right. So I'm still pleading. Just take it easy, okay? All right. Okay, so now for those that were able to get their VPN running, can you can you open it? Can you open it? We are not generating any key here. We just want to encrypt, but you need to there should be something you would do, and then for your mail to send, and then you use that key also, or that password, to decrypt that mail. All right. So now, are we all on the same page, please? Are we all on the same page? Can I continue? I'm a bit skeptical at this point because please, can I continue? Can I continue? All right. Okay, so all of this, yes, ma, yes, ma. Oh, someone said no. Rachel, what's the problem? What's the issue? Benita said no. So please, can you give me the reason why I shouldn't go ahead? Are you yet to get your VPN running? I've seen two no here. Okay, thank you. Um, Continue. Thank you. So now, can you open your VPN? I will be sharing my screen now. Okay. All right. Don't worry. Just let me share my screen. Okay. Let me share my screen from my own end. Don't worry. Let me share my screen. Let me share mine so you understand. Okay. So can you see my screen? Confirm if you can see my VPN. Happiness said I shouldn't continue. Can you see my screen? Not yet. All right, let me stop sharing and share again. Okay. All right, all right, all right. You get to see it now. Miracle, sorry about your network. Gosh. Sorry about, don't worry, you. Okay, so now, okay, okay, don't worry. Let me share again. Let me share my screen. Please, once you see my screen, you let me know. Can you see my screen? Oh, well, all right. So what can you see? All right, what can you see? Just to confirm if you're seeing the right thing. Yes, is a channel. Don't worry about that. So what can you see on your own end? Ah, someone said, Elsie, my screen isn't showing. Okay, all right, thank you. So I've been connected to my VPN. For those of you having problems, make sure you go to setting and then you also do the necessary setups from your setting. So you go to setting, um, go to setting, go to network and internet, and then select VPN. You're not seeing. Select the VPN and then just do the needful from that end, okay, so that you'll be able to see what I just showed you now. So now this Proton VPN, yes, I am. Yeah, Afolabi, I am. I'm connected to Netherlands. Yes. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. So now here's my VPN. All right. I'm connected to a server at Netherlands. Can we still remember our VPN and all of what we talked about VPN? So now, currently, I'm connected to a server at Netherlands, and this is the IP address. All right. So, but there is something I would want us to do quickly. Um, Open your browser and okay, all right. Okay, that's fine. What's the problem? Okay, so now, um, all right. I think, please, for those who are yet to, all right. So now, I want you to go to Proton, open a new browser and type Proton um mail. I want you to type Proton mail on a new browser, please. So please type Proton mail, Proton. Unisearch is connected to Romania, and my students are really taking it. Okay, no problems. Just go to Proton Mail. I want you to go to your browser and type Proton Mail, Proton Mail, and then search. Please do that as quickly as you can. Yes, please. Yeah, Proton Mail. You're going to sign in with your username and your password. The same username and password you used in signing into the VPN. All right. Kemi, what can and sorry, Gift, what can you see? Glory, it means you selected a language that is not English. All right, Bemisola. Are you there? Are we all there? Just go to Proton Mail and then search on your search bar, please. Okay, sorry about that, Jenny. Okay, just if you've created an account with Proton VPN, I would want you to go to open another browser or open a new tab, right? Just open a new tab, sorry. Then go to Proton Mail. Yes, Proton Mail. All right. So what can you see? You're supposed to see something like this. Oh, can you see my screen? Yeah, you just need to sign in. Yes, yes. Yeah, hot topics, exactly. You just sign in. Sarah is connected to Romania. Good one. Victoria, sorry. I don't have a computer with me. Can I use phone to continue? Kindly, if you just need to try. Should I answer all of this? I'm using a system, so you need to just try. You don't do all of some of these things on the phone, and you should know better, right? I think before you enrolled, you were asked if you have systems. So issue of me not answering you that you're using your phone shouldn't come up, please. Is my screen showing? Ah, oh, why now? So can you see my screen now? Please, can you see my screen? Elsie, Else, you just need to sign in. If you had already downloaded and installed the Proton VPN, you just need to sign in. Okay. After going to Proton Mail, you will see sign in. Don't create a new one. So can you see my screen now, please? Yes, just sign in. Yeah, just sign in. Sign in. You will see the sign in. Okay. If you can see my screen, you get something like this, right? When you do Proton Mail, right? You search. Oh, it's already up already. Okay, then. Okay, now can you see my screen? So I think you should be on this page. Oh, Eunice, sorry. Are you all on this page? Are you all on this page? So now you just go to sign in and then click on sign in. All right, Gift, I've opened the Proton Mail and then click on sign in. Ah, okay. Please, have we all signed in? You should be seeing my screen now. Are you where I am? Yeah, Daniel. Physique, Daniel. Okay. Oh, thank God. Which of the download, please? Okay. Are you having the same screen on your own system? Please indicate if you have the same thing on your system. You have a Proton Mail, you have new message, you have inbox, draft, send, start, less archive, and all of that. Please, if you're where I am, just say hi. If you are where I am at this point, just I need your hi, please. Oh no, it's all right. Okay, okay. So just if you're where I am currently, oh, beautiful. Just hi, so I would know. Jesus Sola. All right. I need a lot of hi, please, so I would know if we're all together. Temi Tokwe, what could be your challenge? All right. So now we just talked about the symmetric key. All right. So please, I've not gotten up to 50 high. So it means a lot of people are yet to get to this point. All right, please say hi if you are where I am. Wow. Okay, Benita. Obi Chamaka, it's not clear. What's not clear? My screen or the explanation? Please, I would want to know. Let's wait for some other people to get to this point. All right. Okay. Ah, no, no, it's okay now. The high is much. Oluwada Milari. I just need one high from you so I would know. Okay, so can we continue? Sorry about that favor. Can we continue? Okay. This one that is saying claim it. How did you get to claim it now? And you're mandating me now to ask you to claim it. Would I know what you went and pressed? Eh? Who is this person? She said I should answer how. All right. Okay, so can I continue? Claim it and go ahead, please. So I'm about to take up the next step. All right, thank you so much. Okay, now go to where you see the Proton mail. I want you to click on new message. New message. New message. Please click on new message under the Proton mail. We have our menu bar down. So you have new message, inbox, draft, sent, and all of that. So are we all on the same page? Click on new message. If you are done that, send me a thumbs up. If you have clicked on the new message, send a thumbs up. Okay. If you are where I am now, right, you have clicked on your new message, you could see your name at proton.me, right? And then you could see to and then subjects. I want to see your thumbs up. Please, I'll be sure we're on the same page. Thank you very much. Kelechi, Adefioye, Gift, Esther, okay, Ladidi, Love. All right. All right. So now, thank you very much. Now, I would want you to, the recipient's name, the recipient's address should be your your email address. The recipient's address should be your email address. So now I want you to do that quickly. Your normal address, just write the recipient's address should be your email address. If you have done that, you're going to give a wave offering unto the Lord right now. If you had added your recipient's address to be your email address, wave unto Jesus. Wave, 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 wave. If you, yeah, if you have added, just wave so I would know. I won't be fast about it. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Oh, why must you disturb my class now? Okay, so are we good to go? Then your subject, it has to be unanimous, so we'll be on the same page. I've not gotten a lot of waves, so just wave if you had added the recipient's address to be your own address, your own email address. Kindly wave. I need a whole lot of wave. Are we all together? Then for the subjects, let's say tester one. Tester one has your subjects. Are we there? Tester one has your subjects. right? Then I would want you to delete this sent with proton mail secure email. I want you to delete that from your from the body of your mail, right? So I've highlighted mine and I'll delete. So um the recipient's email should be your email, right? Then the subject should be tester one. Okay, then I would want you to delete sent with proton mail, sent with proton mail secure mail email. So all right, thank you so much. Then um so type form a body, right? I'm going to do mine now. This is a practical. This is a practical class for encryption using yes. All right. So I have this as a body of my letter. Then we're going to scroll down. If you need to attach, you could attach a link, right? You could also attach a file. But now I want you to scroll down and look down. You see a padlock sign down, right? Can you see a padlock sign where my cursor is? Can you see my cursor? A padlock is right here. Can you see that? Sorry about that, Aderonke. Oh, you shouldn't be lost. Just, okay, let me, oh, sorry. Now, the recipients, where you should add the address, the email address that's to yourself, okay? To yourself. And then the subject should be tester one, right? And then the body of your mail should be whatever you had decided to type. All right. Have you done that? Like mine, I wrote, this is a practical class for encryption using the symmetric um, method. Okay. All right. So now, so you could just write anything as the body of this mail. Okay. Are we good to go? Then click on this external encryption with the padlock below. Have you seen that? There's a padlock below. Just click on it. Now you see encrypt message, right? Encrypt message. Send an encrypted or password protected message to a non-proton mail email address. As simple as that. Then you need to enter a password. At this point, are we all together? Are you seeing this on your own screen? Are you seeing this on your own screen? Okay, now you're going to enter a password. You're going to enter a password. Oh, sorry. Enter a password. Don't give a hint. All right, so my password will be Okay, so now you've entered the password. We wouldn't do a password hint. We wouldn't give anybody the hint, right? Then set encryption. Now, there is something you're going to do here. Set encryption. Yeah, any password that you would remember. Oh. Now you'll see this message will expire on Thursday, October 17th, 2024 at 8:06 p.m. Is that what you're seeing? Is that what you're seeing? Then I want you to edit that. I want you to edit that message. Click on edit, change, click on the dates. Go to September, that is today. Then the time should be, let's give it just 30 minutes. All right. Do 8:30 if you're in Nigeria. If you're in Nigeria, do 8:30. Not October, please. September, September. Oh, sorry. Okay, let's do 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. 9 p.m. today. 9 p.m. today, please. Edit that message you're saying. This message is blah, blah, blah. I want you to click on edit so you could edit the expiration time. Yes, any password. Any password you can remember. So now we're setting this. Click on I'm sending this email to a non-Proton mail user. No, I've changed it. I've changed mine. Oh. Mine is reading today. Mine is reading today. So yeah, I've changed it to today by 9 p.m. So this mail is going to expire by 9 p.m. today. Okay. All right. So are we all here? Are we all here? Can I go ahead? All right. So now set and then send. All right. All right. Okay. All right. So now, yes, yours should be today by 9 p.m. If you're able to send your mail successfully, you can now go to your mail, open another tab. All right, then I'm opening my email now. Yes, you can send to more than one. Sure, you can send to more than one recipient, Elsie. Yeah, you can send to more than one recipient. All right, so now I have, confirm if you can see my screen, please. Okay, Flourish, I said click, once you're done with the body of your mail, click on the padlock sign. You will see encryption, right? Click on that and then you'll find your way. Right, can you see my screen? Now I have a message in my inbox, tester one, right? From proton.me and all of that. So I'm going to click on the message and then what can you see? So what can you see on your own? Do as I do. Are you with me? Open your own email. The email address you used in sending this particular message. I would want you to open it. I said, send it, unlock message. Very good. So now you have received an encrypted email from this, and then you need to unlock the message. So now, so now, all right. Okay, now you are trying to unlock, right? Yes, unlock message, and then you need a password. Okay. Okay, so now you need a password. This time around, if you enter in any other password, you know this message will not open. Okay, it won't open. Now you need to enter in the password you use in encrypting it. Okay, so mine is right, and then so I would want you to Kemi, where are you now? I don't understand. So now my mail has been opened and I can see what has been sent. This is a practical class for encryption using the symmetric method. Oh, did you open your mail? Did you open your mail? Okay. All right, Alexandra. Okay, so now we have seen that we can use one key. This is just for email, okay? All right. So everyone should be able to open his or her mail. So any question? I think people should be asking questions now. Now, in a situation where you want to generate this key yourself and then wanting to okay. All right, thank you. Thank you guys. All right. Now, I would want us to now pay attention. Pay attention. Please pay attention. You now have your protein. You can your protein VPN. You can just explore and see how VPN works. We'll come back to that. So just have it in your system. Thank you, Praise. Hope we all understood this one. Okay, please, I want to know how to see where my IP is from. This IP address you're seeing on your VPN, you're not seeing the country where the IP address is from, your server is from. Yes, yes. That is one for that is for symmetric. Exactly. You would need to send. All right, we're going to do another one. We're going to do another one. We'll see how vulnerable this password issue is. Yes, it can. This kind. So now I want you to repeat this process and then give a password hint, right? You know, we didn't give a password hint when we carried out this. So I would want you to repeat this process Yeah, something like a graph. It means you are, yeah, you are using the VPN, you're connected. Yes. Busola, yes. Yeah, if you do that, if you forward, yeah, all your mail have to be sent and received from Proton. So don't unless maybe it's not a work email, right? Or a work Gmail. Yes, sure you can. You can. You can see where your server is from. And Alexandra, you can use the Proton mail without the VPN. Okay, now I want us to repeat this process and then give a password hint so that someone can try. Okay, so name this tester 2 is phone. My name is phone. Then, uh-huh. S S-U-S-E. Oh, I want you to give a password hint. Don't worry, Titilayo, we'll go about this whole VPN thing and then we'll see how to um get all of this working, okay? Let's just concentrate on this one. No, 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 no. Alexandra Proton, no, don't worry. We're coming to the main encryption. This is just for you to, you're going to do serious work now. Okay. Deborah, if you had not created if you've not installed your VPN, right, you need to now create another one. So can someone tell me the difference? So what's the difference when you use password hints? I want you to use the password hint and then send the mail, right? And then try to open the mail with just the same process. Okay. Only Florence answered me. She said the password hint came with the mail. Okay. So you've seen how vulnerable this symmetric kind of encryption could be. Someone that is very smart could scramble through and then make meaning out of your password. All right. So now to the main kind of encryption where you could you see. So now all right, for the main kind of encryption, what we'll be needing, all right, that's fine, that's fine. So you have a lot to play around at your leisure time. But I would want us to um, try something more serious, all right? Try something more serious today. We would want to use the Open SSL for encryption. All right. Would want to use that for, because we'll be using that, we'll be needing that for our hashing, right? Hashing functions and all of that. So we'll be using that for hashing, and we'll also be using that for our digital certificates and signatures, right? So this cannot be done, this cannot be effectively carried out on this kind of platform. So you need to open, you need to, will need to use another environment, right, to carry out this very one. So as I said earlier, I would want you to be patient with this process, all of these processes, because it might not be easy, but you could just read up, study, watch videos, and then see how all of this play out. So now I would want us to, before our next class, I would want us to download, or maybe we could do that before the end of today's session. We'll download the Open SSL. Has anyone heard of Open SSL before? So I can stop sharing and then go back to work. Can someone tell us what an Open SSL means? Yes, I'm waiting. Have we heard of Open SSL? No, it cannot. Okay. Secure socket layer, open secure socket layer. Thank you very much, Florence. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay. Benita said, open, OPENSSL, for smile. All right, Benita, thank you. She said it's a kind of web security. All right. Thank you. All right. I think we are done past our encryption using the proton mail. So I would want us to do a more serious one. And I just asked if anyone could, because we'll be downloading that in some minutes, right? We'll be downloading, no, not S for smile, no, SSL, open SSL. Okay, now this kind of software, right, is used to implement secure communications over computer networks. Okay, and we'll be using them for our encryption and decryption, and also getting generating cryptographic keys, like in the real sense, getting private and then public keys, right? So now, what actually is the function of OpenSSL? I don't want to go deep into it. I would just want us to do the download. Let's take this remaining minutes we have to do our download, so that by tomorrow we'll be able to use it. We'll be able to use this software to generate key, public key, and private key. Please, I beg of you, go and study. And you should also um, know some command syntax that are used on the command prompt environments. Command prompt environment. Mr. Emmanuel talked about it 2 weeks ago, the command prompt environment. Please learn a little about some syntaxes that would help you, because without that, we can't carry out the practical. If we don't do the hands-on using OpenSSL, and we don't do the practical using VirtualBox, I don't think it's going to make any sense. All right. No, I'm no longer sharing my screen. No, Chidema, you're wrong. Start stop logic. No, that's not the meaning. Open SSL means open secure sockets layer. All right. Open secure sockets layer. And it is used for various cryptographic functions, right? It's used for various cryptographic functions, like the generating cryptographic keys, both the private and the public keys, creating and managing certificates, right? Encrypting and decrypting of data, hashing, um, secure communication using the SSL and TLS protocols, right? So we would need this for most of our hands-on cryptography. And I urge you all to please um, do a research on how to use OpenSSL on your system, or using the command prompts. Okay, so now let's go to work. Open a new tab. Open a new tab from your browser, or open your browser. I want you to type OpenSSL. Okay, I think I will need to do that on. Oh, All right. So okay. No, no, no. So we're going to download the software called OpenSSL so that we'll be able to generate a public key and also a private key. And also we'll be using it for our digital certificates and signatures. Okay. So I would want you to pay close attention to the instructions as I give them out. All right. No. Go to your browser or open a new tab. Yeah, from your browser, I want you to type open SSL Windows. See what I asked you to type. Your browser, just go to browser and type open SSL Windows. Windows, right? So type this and then, all right. So now then, please don't use the default link. Don't use the default link. And please, Fikaya, can you help me post this? Can you help me pin this on the student platform? Thank you. Please, can you help me out? Who is there? Who is there behind? All right, just the open SSL windows on your browser. Then don't click on the first, yeah, thank you. Don't click on the default link, which is usually the first one. Okay, let me share my screen then. Let me share my screen. How long do you been so? Confirm if you can see my screen, please. Confirm if you can see my screen. Can you see my screen? Please, can you see my screen? Can you see my screen now? Can you see my screen? Oh, it's coming up there. Wow. Wow. Okay, now you can see my screen. All right. So come here and type open SSL. And I said, don't click on the default link here. Don't click on the default link. All right. Go down and then let's look for wiki. All right. You see open SSL wiki. Open SSL wiki. You're going to click on, you see binaries, open SSL wiki. Can you see that? Uh, Don't click on the default link, which is the first one when you open this page. Scroll down to Open SSL Wiki. But can you still see my screen? All right, so now, are we all there? Yes. Binaries Open SSL Wiki. Click on that. Click on Binaries Open SSL Wiki. Oh. Carefully, you'll see it. Miracle. Okay, so click on Binaries Open SSL Wiki. Right, beautiful. Now you're going to scroll down. You're going to scroll down and look for Open SSL for Windows. I think is the second. Is the second. Then click on the link. Can you see my pointer? Can you see my mouse? Click on the link. Open SSL for Windows. Open SSL for Windows. Click on this link here. Click on the link. Open SSL for Windows, then click on the URL. Sorry, excuse me. Are we on the same page? Please, if you can't see this on your screen, it means you're not there. Are we on the same page? I'm taking my time. All right, can I go ahead? Now, all right, now I want you to scroll down to Windows 64 Open SSL. Windows 64 Open SSL version 3.3.2. Florence, it means your system, the server is down. Maybe your network is bad. Godwin Afolabi, sorry. What did you ask? I didn't even see it. I'm sorry. It was your question. I can't even find it. Please, I can't find your question, Afolabi. Godwin Afolabi, please. I can't find your question. The way you called my attention here, it is well. Ah, who is that one? Benita. Which of the URL? So Godwin, what's your question? I can't find your question anywhere, please. So if you're not seeing this, I can start all over again. Okay. Wiki binaries. I'm waiting for Afolabi to ask her question. All right, let me go back for those that are lost. I said the first thing is open SSL for web using WebAssembly. Then you have open SSL for Windows. You have works with MSVC++. Yes, the second one. Then you click on the URL. Yes, the second URL. Oh, you're not using 64. What system are you using? Then you need to you see this environment. Scroll down to, if you're not using Windows, if you can't install it on Windows 64 bit, then we have also Windows 32, right? So you can click on that one. Click on that. The installer, the type, what you're supposed to do at this point is, please, are we on the same page? Then use 34. Grace, use 34. Oh, easy, oh, easy, easy. The description for which one, Benita? All right, so should I start afresh? Okay, so now you're going to click on the Windows 64 Open SSL. If yours is going to be 64, it reads 217 megabytes installer. We also have Windows 32 Open SSL 3.3.2 Lite. It is 4 MB installer. All right. But I would advise you to, yeah, go for lights. Benita, go for lights, please. Okay, then you're going to click on it. You're going to double click to install. Double click on the file, either Win64 or 32. Double click on it. Double click on the file. Please double click. Double click. Double click on your file. If you're using Win64, double click on it. If you're using Lights, I should start afresh. Grace Wealth. All right, I said go to your browser, search for Open SSL Windows. Open SSL Windows. S for small. Open SSL Windows. Then it will lead you to another interface or another page. If you have space, go for 64 because you're going to be doing a lot of things. All right. Yeah, fine. Joy, you're fine. If yours is downloading 65, it's okay. That Win64 has the largest MB there. Yeah, so it has the largest MB. All right. So for those that didn't get it, no, not 5 MB, not 5 MB. If you have the capacity, go for 215 MB, please. If you have space, please go for. If you don't have space, we have 4 MB for 32. We have 5 MB, right? So depending on your space. Yes, 217 is for Win64. So you should be downloading that by now. If you have space, if your RAM is spacious, if you have a large RAM, you can go for 64. But if you don't, there are other lighter versions. Just click on it for download. Yes, double click. You will see the blue link there, the hyperlink there. Just double click on the blue exe and all of that. Once you double click, it starts downloading automatically. Have we started the download? Please double click. If you're using Mac OS, it will not now. This for Windows. All right. Thank you very much. For those that so while this software is downloading, I would want you to go to your search for command prompts here. Search for command prompts. Can you still see my screen? While you're downloading, while you're waiting for the download, right? I want you to go to command prompts. Can you see my screen? Very good, Joy. That's beautiful. Check your space, oh, Jenny. So go to command prompts. I want you to be there. I want you to go to command prompts and type open SSL. Sorry, mine will come up because I already have that. You shouldn't be saying this. It shouldn't take you to another page. Let it just download first. While you're waiting for it to download, go to command prompts. Command prompts. Oh, go to command prompts. Just click on the blue. Any of them will go. Just double click there. So for those that go to, it's not a zip file. It is not a zip file, Rachel. So go to command prompt while you wait for your download to. All right. Someone is asking where command prompt is. Come here, search for command prompt. Can you still see my cursor? If you have this search lens on your, just search it here. Search. You just type command prompts. It will come up. Go to search. Yes. And search command prompts. It will come up. Okay, LC, I said, all right, let's start. Let's hold on. Let's start. from the beginning. Go to your browser, go to your browser, then type open SSL space Windows space Windows. Then I said you shouldn't open the first link, the default link, which is usually the first. Scroll down to binaries open SSL wiki. Binaries open SSL wiki. Then once you open that, scroll to Win, depending on your RAM size, right? Depending on your RAM size, when you scroll, we have Windows 64, we have Windows 32, we have 64 Lite, we have 32, we have Windows 32 Lite, which is 4 MB. We have Windows 62, I'm sorry, 64 Open SL. So this page you're seeing now, just choose based on the RAM, your RAM size, okay? Then, Elsie, are you with me? Then choose based on the size of your RAM. Oh, okay, see what I'll do. Tomorrow I'll just drop the step by step procedure of installing the SSL. At this point, we will call it a day. Any question? I've noticed installation, downloads, and installation is one of our greatest challenge on this platform. And all of this you must have to be able to carry out um, your professional activities as a cybersecurity analyst. So at this point, I think we'll need to meet tomorrow and then we'll continue from where we start. Any questions for now? Let's use 6 minutes to attend to our questions. Okay, for those that have opened their command prompts, I want you to type open SSL. That is, you'll have something like this. And then here where the cursor is, type open SSL and then enter. And then enter. You wouldn't be seeing what you're seeing on my screen now because I already have it on my own system. So you could be seeing something different. It will tell you not able to. Hmm. Nina. Oh, very good. So now at this point, and Jimmy, yours is not recognizing. Is it the command prompts? Very good, exactly. So at this point, if you've gotten to this stage, I want you to Just relax and then we'll continue tomorrow. In the absence of any other question, thank you for coming to class today. Thank you for being attentive. Thank you for participating. And please enjoy the rest of the night. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.